And the decision by the Knicks to change their head coach this summer, Shams. A controversial move, to say the least.
Absolute stunner, because this team had really built an identity. They were just coming off a trip to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 25 years in New York. So can they continue to build on that culture? Mike Brown. I'm told Mike Brown understands this Knicks job, BA. It's championship or bust moving forward.
He's a tough guy. It's a tough town. We'll see if the Knicks have another run in them. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Grayson Allen is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Williams. And it's Brooks in at small forward. Brunson against Booker. Pass to Bridges. Towns a screen on Booker. Towns up top. Up and over Brooks. And the shot no good. A bit short. The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. Allen, the pass to Booker. Back to Allen. Launches it. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, that's just pretty. Great awareness from D-Book.
And here's Brunson from the arc. That one is off.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Shams, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live. And the financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk, though.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
BA, you can win and succeed anywhere.
And New York has possession. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Here's Towns. Here he goes. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I think they want Towns to be a little more active like this, using his size and strength to score on the move.
O'Neal on the wing, covered by Towns. O'Neal passes to Williams. Oh, sweet move. The Knicks pull it in. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And in today's NBA, you need your point to be able to get his own. Here are the top scorers among point guards in the league. Jalen Brunson, 4th.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. These guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star Game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Guys?
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. The pull-up J. Booker, no good.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they need to really start taking care of the basketball. I mean, just careless play since the opening tip.
Have to make the simple play. I mean, already they've got 4 turnovers, and it's still early.
New York making a switch here. Hart's checked in. And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure. They can get the college experience. They can get the tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Iguodaro comes in for O'Neal. And it's done in 4 Brooks.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Now here's Towns. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Here's Booker. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Oh, even in a bad situation, Booker has finesse. Works around the foul with grace instead of power.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Robinson. And it's McBride in for Brunson. Pass to Hart. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Booker against Hart. Booker, the pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off the shot here.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Knicks trail by 9. On the wing, Clarkson. Allen defending. Tries the spin move. Bridges. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
New York is going for 3 from downtown. Here's McBride. Phoenix grabs the miss. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. Hunting for And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. They've got Nick Richards. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. Pass to Gillespie. Lets the 3 fly. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 7. Clarkson attacking. It's tipped. Done with a steal. With a 9-footer. And it comes off the front of the rim. And the Knicks with possession. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
You know, it was 1-1 split from 2 teams on the opposite side of the standings. You know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Dunn.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Iguodaro. He's covered by Hart. And stolen by Bridges. Now McBride. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Pass to Clarkson. With a 9-footer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Sean, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. I mean, when you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's through TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms, continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Right side Booker. Pass to Gillespie. Shot clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Suns lead by 9.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
To the paint. Here's Yabusele. There's the block. Here's Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kill Bridges. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits.
BA, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. It's Booker on the wing. Looking to get it going. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Booker looking around. Over Brunson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 8. Shamet passes to Hart. To the left side wing. Pass to Towns. Nice move. Oh, Towns! Power.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous. That close to the bucket.
And that one's good for Brooks.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Down low. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line here. Hold on, yeah, I'm going to run, but we'll definitely do this again soon.
We know he's always got news. Always a pleasure to have Shams drop in. He knows everything that's going on in the league.
He sure does, and knows it even before most players. I mean, heck, I'm surprised he didn't tell me something about me that I didn't know.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. BA?
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Outside Booker. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards is really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Here's Booker. And too long on the shot. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Phoenix out in front, leading by just 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Thanks. And for that matchup with the Raptors, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jetstradamus. We're going to have to keep a tally of the predictions by you two. Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
Well, one stat in their favor, the one they haven't been racking up turnovers. They've been very...
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back open.
Puro si Road yata kasi nun. Sunod-sunod. Pagod. Nakapagod kaya yun.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And Graham, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Bridges, the small forward, with Cat playing the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. New York shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Oh, free throw no good for Robinson. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Brooks drives in and finished off by Brooks.
We all know Brooks loves to punish the defense, and hitting them with a slam off the drive is a great way to do that.
Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Quick hands with Brunson deserves some credit, too. I mean, he swiped that ball and started to break.
And stolen by Brunson. And now the Knicks on the break. And it's Bridges with the jam.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
The fader, count it. Booker's got 11 points.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. And he lobs it up top. O'Neal with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Here's Booker. Booker cashing in on the fast break.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Shoots. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Allen. And now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
No problem. He's got 5.
A true offensive mastermind. Brunson has a knack for finding shots for himself.
Booker, the pass to O'Neal. Clock at 6. Allen on the wing. From deep. They get it back. Back to Booker. Off target from the wing. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And it's New York scoring again.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, BA, he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with 4.
For 3, Booker. Robinson with the block. Tries again. And it's New York with a rebound. A minute 58 left in the third quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaping up. You take a look at the Knicks. They currently hold the 4th best record in the conference.
Well, for the Knicks, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson. New York working the ball around now. Back to Brunson. The lead. Oh, Brunson with the triple. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet. And it's come up big a few times for them.
You know, something else, guys, you know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting, you know, full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
For the Knicks, Yabusele comes in for Robinson, and Hart subbed in for Towns. Phoenix also changing it up. Richards is checked in for Williams. Iguodaro comes in for O'Neal, and it's done in for Brooks. They grab their own miss. Bridges against Allen, and the officials will call the illegal screen here. And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts. New York, 4th.
Well, you love the attack mindset on the glass. They've imposed their will physically.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Left side Brunson. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Iguodaro. Here's Gillespie. Here's Iguodaro. He's covered by Yabusele. Looking to win the run. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brunson. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Knicks. They lead by 3. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
Sobra sa triangle.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Gillespie in at the 1 spot.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Back to Clarkson. Towns on a screen. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Do it some work on the interior.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here. Leading them right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. And so it's New York with it. 3-point lead.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Pass to Richards. Back to Booker. Inside. Richards shot is off. Knicks leading by 3. Clarkson passes to Hart. Back to Clarkson. Takes it inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Got a piece of it, and they're pushing it up. Richards with a screen. Foul on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And a change for the Suns. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Richards. Pass to McBride. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Booker no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
McBride attacking. And Booker pulls it down. Suns trail by 5. Here's Gillespie. Misses a 3. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. McBride passes to Towns. Outside Hart. Pass to McBride.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Itinapay na lang.
Checked in for Hart. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And the timeout called here by Jordan. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Booker with it, and McBride picks him up defensively. Ooh, nice little finish at the rim there for Booker.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Ooh, the three doesn't go.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Beyond the arc. Williams. Brooks outside. Here's Booker. Releases. Rebounded by Towns. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. It's Shaman on the wing. Allen defending. And the Suns pushing it up now. Tipped. Robinson against Williams. Now here's McBride. Tight defense on him. Robinson. And that's in.
You rarely, actually never see Robinson take a jump. Mitchell wants to get that ball near the bucket.
Brooks outside. Here's Booker. Unloads. Connects.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
Bridges outside.
This is when he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Towns a screen on Brooks. Towns outside. Fires the three. Brooks with a rebound.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Bridges pulls it down. Quick two. Oh, net.
Tira ni Lillard ginagawa natin eh.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up for Grant Hill.
Ay, naku. Ha? Oh my God. Asya ba yan? Hindi, kasi oh my God siya ng oh my God. May tempo pa I'm there. Maganda kasi mid-range siya. 99 yata mid-range siya eh. Si Lillard 99 mid-range siya. 99 hindi ako sa 99 speed. 99 speed. Tapos dumada ko lang. Yung basag talaga depensa. Perfect eh. Gusto si Jordan. Malig si pindot ka ng pindot eh. Yung Tamres na ano, pangit tira. Bridge. 2002, 2K25 pa nun. Bridge. So, wala mga lalakas mid-range, masaya na ako. 3 point na para sa'yo. Kasi Robinson, nag-best na sa kasi ilalim ng maganda. Yun, no? Paano? Bukal kasi visit eh. Hindi nagkaroon nilad eh.